All right. Wonderful. All right. So, welcome back to school, eighth graders. We are so excited to have you back on campus on this rainy Thursday morning. My name is Principal Laura Hunter. For those of you who have not met me yet, I am the founding principal here at Glow Academy. And I was super excited to see so many new faces that were joining our class of 2025 today. That is really exciting. So some of the students that are in the class of 2025 started with us. Many of the students actually started with us in sixth grade. Those of you who are new and joining us today, not a problem. You're going to get caught up to speed and get a sense for this. I know it's kind of a wonky way to start the school year. I get that, but you're going to slide right on in and we're going to get you all set up for success. So no worries. So Class of 2025 is one of our smallest classes here on campus, but you are small and mighty. Last year in seventh grade, I know that Miss Tomlin and Miss Pap Shelton and Mr. Mitro called you the seventh grade rock stars. Well, now you're the eighth grade rock stars. So you are awesome. We are super psyched to have you back. Last year of middle school, a lot of you are actually taking some high school courses this year. So way to go, way to up your game, way to get your head in it to win it this year. So, ladies who are on campus with us today, let me go through some guidelines to keep you safe and to keep us safe and make sure everybody stays healthy and good all day long. So, there are some guidelines, some rules, as it were, for navigating campus today. The first is you all have to wear your masks today. That's the rule. So, mask wearing all day long when you're in the building and when you're outside, unless you're eating lunch. So, here's the rule with masks: over your nose and over your mouth. Masks cannot be like this and are definitely not effective if they're like this. So, make sure that they're covering your entire face, nose, and mouth. And we will get really used to seeing your beautiful eyes and getting to recognize you by your fabulous eyes and fabulous hairstyles. So, wear your masks. Second rule of thumb today here on campus is to use a lot of hand sanitizer and to wash your hands thoroughly. So, in every space that you go in and out of today, there will be a black dispenser that puts out hand sanitizer. You got to press the button, it'll come out in your hands. And the rule of thumb with hand sanitizer is to rub it until it dries. So don't shake your hands, don't wipe your hands off on your uniform. Make sure you get that hand sanitizer good and working to get rid of any germs that might be on your hands. When you go to the bathroom today, a facilitator, a teacher facilitator in each of your rooms will escort you to the bathroom. There's only one Glow Girl in the bathroom at a time today, kind of like when we're doing testing. When you use the bathroom, great. And then wash your hands and don't just rinse and go, not a quickie. We're going to get in there and do some really good soap and scrubbing of hands for at least 20 seconds to make sure we're nice and clean. So it could be that you go home this afternoon and you need to put some lotion on your hands because you've washed your hands and used hand sanitizer so much that you're a little chapped. And I totally feel your pain because I'm doing it every day. So make sure you take care of business and keep your hands as clean as possible because that helps to keep our building safe. Finally, I know that you're seeing lots of friends here on campus today, people that you've known for 2 years, and you're excited to see them, and we are excited to see you. But we need to make sure we're staying physically distant. That doesn't mean you can't shout out to your friends and say hello, and that doesn't mean that you can't be social with people that you see, but it's really important to keep our physical distance from each other to make sure that we are keeping that 6 foot boundary as we move through the day. So those are the rules here on campus. We have an action-packed day ahead of you with lots of informative sessions. I wouldn't necessarily say they're all fabulous except for Mr. Kirby's in my session is really fabulous, but they're going to throw a lot of information at you today, and it's going to be a lot. So when you are confused or you need to get questions answered, not a problem. Ask the facilitators in your room. That's why they're there. We want to set you up for success. If you are at home and joining us, you are absolutely welcome to reach out to your leadership advisory teacher through your email, and they will chat with you and help you out. I've seen it all week long. So no worries, reach out for help. This is a learning curve for everybody. Those of you who are here with us last spring already have a jump start because you know how to use Canvas pretty well. So it'll be very similar. More work, but very similar to what you experienced last week. So we're going to start this morning at 10:30 with an introduction to 8th grade core teachers. And you've got some new teachers on 8th grade team this year. So be ready to meet some new faces. Then at 11 o'clock, you're going to meet electives teachers. And we've got some new electives teachers on the team too. So you're going to meet some new faces there. Then Miss Futrell is going to walk you through setting up your Avid binder today. And Mr. Sorrells, math teacher extraordinaire, also our virtual learning coordinator, is going to walk you through getting set up in Canvas and navigating that and what your schedule is going to look like starting next week. Then you're going to go to lunch. I'm not entirely sure what's for lunch today, but I'm sure it'll be fabulous. I know how much you've been sitting at home all summer long thinking, if only I could have school lunch again. I know you all have been thinking that. I'm sorry to say you missed corn dogs yesterday, but I'm sure it's going to be fabulous today. So school lunch today from 12:30 to 1. Then you're back, you're working on some leadership advisory stuff. You're going to meet with Miss Jaleese and talk about our College Bound program. Then the highlight, the keynote of the day, as it were, with Mr. Kirby, our new Dean of Students, and yours truly, Miss Hunter, to talk about expectations for the week. For the year, not just the week. And then bringing us home at the end of the day is Miss Staley and Miss Probst, who are going to talk about all things social and emotional and get you set up for success in your quest to round out your day and head on home at 3. So that's the lineup today. That's what we're going to be working on. We are excited to have you back. We know that it's going to be a fabulous day, and we know that it's going to be a fabulous year, even as we live in this moment of COVID pandemic awesomeness. All right. Have a wonderful day. For those of you that are at home, your next session is at 10:30. So go get out of your pajamas and get into your glow uniform, get some breakfast, and get ready to join us online at 10:30. We'll see you soon.